this game for the duration of October just to kind of keep up with the Halloween sort of thing going on, and we're starting it off on Friday the 13th, so I think it's appropriate. My goodness. Okay, let me try not to blow out your ears here. Hang on. Let's take that down a notch. Let's take this down a notch. And keep it a little bit. Oh, that didn't even really do anything. Oh, they put that in there! Oh, I wonder if that's part of the mod. So we'll keep that down. That's fine. Okay, so hopefully that's not too bad. Yeah, no, this is really rad. I mean, it's just crazy that this game had this history that it did. But yeah, so we're going to get into it. Now, the other reason I want to play this, and one of the reasons I love this game so much, and I really do love this game. I pull out and play it whenever I get a chance, if I can, to load it in the system, is some of the writing in this is amazing. And I'll point it out when we get there, because I think this game had more fun with it. Like, it had such a light sense of humor that I think got missed. So let's go into a single-player game. And like I said, I'm using the Revival mod. I think it's the Revival mod for this. So this is not the vanilla game. And yeah, it does sound like the sound is a little... If the sound's a little loud, I do apologize. Hopefully you can still hear me over the top of it, but it sounds like you can, so this is good. How's this in Parliament? Oh no! Yeah. In the background there, yeah, I suppose. Right? Is that... Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's start off with a brand new character. I'll keep him around. Nope, we'll kill him. We'll kill him. I love this function. You actually have to type in the character. It does sound good? Perfect. Yep, that's me. Oh, and listen to the crunching sound when you kill them. I think that's appropriate for any game. You should hear them die. I know, it's kind of bad. Alright, so, classes. Big Ben. Okay. See, and I don't know my London geography, so I'm going to be needing some help occasionally. Okay, so the classes that we have here. In Psycho, and I don't know if Hubby, are you still here? You may not be here. But for, yeah, you're kind of still here. For those of you that play Destiny, you'll notice there's some similarities here. And a lot of people have made the comparison that this was what Destiny is. Destiny is what Hellgate wanted to be, and could never make it work. So you'll see some similarities and crossovers there. So we've got a Blade Master, which is mostly a melee class. Obviously, there's no melee classes in Destiny, but all these classes can use projectile weapons, so you'll see that too. So we have the Blade Master, we have the Summoner, which I don't think there's a comparison there either, but basically the Summoner is what you think. It summons other minions to fight for you, but it also has a lot of spells too. Evoker. Evoker is basically the Wizard class or Magician class, whatever you want to call it, Sorceress, if you're talking about Diablo 2 again. So a lot of big bad spells. I think I've played all these classes a little bit. Marksman, Hunter class. So this one's your major weapons, heavy artillery kind of thing. A couple different ways you can play them too, which is good. Engineer, this is really weird. This class, I don't think I've seen anything like it until I saw the Engineer from Torchlight 2. And they made a lot of similarities between those two classes. So this one will summon little robots and things for you, like a heal bot and things. I played the crap out of this class because it was rad. But for this one, I want to do... Oh, Guardian. Guardian is the main Templar class. So, let's see. There's Hunters and then there's Templars. Templars are the Blade Master, the Guardian, and there's another one too. I can't remember which one which. Maybe the Marksman. But then there's the other class of Hunters or whatever. That's the Evoker, the Summoner, etc., etc. So what I want to do though is Guardian's a cool class if you like that. If you like the big beefy arm and you want to be a tank, that's the one. But the one I like to do is this one because it can dual wield. And the swords in this game are so pretty, it's fun to play. So it's a lot of, yeah, exactly. It's a lot of selection, so it's kind of fun. And builds in this are about as fun as builds are in Diablo 2, which is why I liked playing it. So you can say, well, I want to just do a really wacky build and see where I can go with it. You could do that with this. So really a lot of skill-based, a lot of item-based stuff, that kind of thing. And a lot of hack and slash. So we're just going to randomize the crap out of this poor... Nope. Something with a mohawk. There we go. That looks good. I know. You don't get to spend hours and hours in here. I don't anymore because I know all the faces. but you totally could. And facial hair, yeah, we gotta have facial hair. Give him a beard. There we go. We got a beard. We got a mohawk. Mohawk should probably be a different color so you can see it. Hair color. Yeah, we're gonna go with the, we're gonna have to go with the, we're gonna go with the fuchsia, we're gonna go with that, and then you can have that. Now, it doesn't really matter what your face looks like, because about, I don't know, hour into the game, you get your first helmet, and then you don't see your face anymore. So there is that. But you do have height and bulk, so I can actually make him taller or shorter. It doesn't, I don't think it affects the hitbox. It might. And you can make him really beefy or bulky. We'll just keep him the way he was, and we'll do accept. I'm going to disable the tutorial clips, because I'll fill you in as we go through. And, oh, I need a character name. Oh, of course, it'll be Deadlinux. And there we go. And we'll go accept. Oh, that's the graphic from the mod. So here we are in the game. So hopefully it's not way too glitchy to really become crazy. So let me know if it is. And then the first thing we get here is, you'll see I've got all sorts of stuff. Didn't I take a Blade Master? What? I took a Blade Master. He's already got a gun. What the heck is this all about? Ha ha ha! He did take a gun. Weird. I'll explain that in a second. So inventory screen is with I. A lot of the things for a lot of hack and slashes, you're going to see a lot of similarities here. So you should be able to kind of figure out where I'm going with this. You can also see we've got the health on the left. We got the magic on the right. Blue and red, kind of corresponding again with Diablo. And I'm hoping, yeah, I've got my bar on the top so you can see everything coming through. What was I going to say? I don't even remember. We'll get into it when we get there. But since he does have a rifle equipped, notice how we're already into FPS. So you can scroll back and make it third person. You can scroll right in, and then suddenly you're actually right up on the gun sight, which is cool. And every class can use any kind of weapon, I believe. But it's kind of odd that he can do this. So let's see if I de-equip it, if it'll actually give it back to me. I'm also playing the mod that gives me a beginner's cheat, and the beginner's cheat for the mod is if you install that option, it gives you one weapon for free, and that's the free weapon I've got, and I don't think it is going to let me equip it. That's crazy. It shouldn't. It will. Oftentimes these are locked down by class. Weird. It's also really powerful, so what I may do is throw it in the locker right away. But we'll use it right now. It's actually kind of cool, because then you get to see all the different game modes. I'm sorry, we have an incoming video transmission. Allow me to get that for you. So I'm going to hold down Alt. Let's click Accept. And there's Murmur. Murmur is your guide through the game. Basically like Virgil going through Dante's Inferno. So you get to see that kind of stuff. So yes, can you hear me? Please respond. Please respond. You get to hear his voice later. Please respond. I need help. Oh, thank goodness you're there. Maybe there's still a chance. I was foraging when the demons came. A Templar Seraph and his men took the brunt of it. Yeah, I'm a nerd. What? Templar Seraph and his no, nerd. I nerd out on these kind of hack and slash games. I was a big Diablo 2 fan. Took the brunt of it, and I like Diablo 3 too. When things went wrong, I'm stranded. Maybe we can help each other. Holborn isn't far. We might actually make it together. Now this is where the towns. Maybe they relate. Maybe not. Cool. Then I think you'll see a lot of the similarities in here, Psycho. We might actually make it together. I'm here somewhere, close for sure, but you'll still need to find me, and soon. I can help you, whatever you need. I've studied the demon, which is what the darkness is called, and they do refer to it as darkness, demon, dark in this game. World, anything, everything, get me out of this and you'll see. I promise you will see. There's a lot of lore to this, but the game never went any further, which kind of stunk. Stunk. Just find me in yellow text. I've got our comlink units synced. We'll be in touch whatever happens. By the way, I am Murmur. There we go. Okay, so WAS and D for walking around. Ooh. And this is way too powerful. We can probably hold it down. Yep. I wonder if it's got an alternative mode? No, it doesn't. Okay. So, boom. Shooty, shooty. And this weapon is purple, and as you can probably tell, it deals with, like, phantom energy, whatever you want to call it, the telekinetic. It's, I think they actually, what do they call it? Spectral. So purple's considered spectral damage. Also causes objects to phase, so that they can't really get their... You'll see what happens when I get hit with it. Let me actually go with the first sword, though. Novice Broadsword. And the other thing I'll do, I'll also use the Training Grappler. Because this game has some weird weapons. So now you notice I don't get the first person view anymore. So now I have to use right and left mouse buttons to use my attacks. So just like you'd think here, I'll stop talking so much. Well, I won't. I'll stop explaining everything away. So targeting the enemy. I think there's an option to target, but I can't remember what it is. But let me show you what the grappler does. The grappler does cause damage, but we'll show you that in a second here. Here's Murmur.
Wanted to talk, did you, mate?
Yes. Thank you, truly. Thank you, Deadlinux. I wasn't always alone and helpless out here, you know. The Templar with me were butchered, and these weren't ordinary Templar either. These were Seraphim, first among the Order's champions, so believe me, we do not want to meet whatever did them in. But, and this is a big one, their mission was critically important. There's no running from it. I'm afraid we can't flee to safety just yet. The Order committed an entire fist of Seraphim to one objective. They were to retrieve a man named Fox. They didn't pan out, but the fallen Seraphim still carry vital information regarding this Fox character. We have to secure that info. For many to have died for nothing, it's unthinkable. We must at least try. You lead, I'll follow. Don't worry, Deadlinux. I've been quite used to it.
I wish you well.
Ow, don't! Stupid zombie! Zombie in the way. Okay. So the thing about this is the text doesn't get read out by the character. They've got all sorts of flavor text they talk through all the time, and it's great. Here's the grappler. It's fun. It also can get you in a lot of trouble if you pull a really powerful enemy right towards you. So if you want to get mobbed, see the distance on this thing? Oh. Okay, so you also notice there's a HUD on the top when you have an enemy targeted. It tells you if you're in range of them or not, and it goes red if you're not. Boom! Just like that. Pop! Thank you, Colin. Nice London accent, East End. See, I wouldn't know. Yeah, it's you may find a lot familiar in here. But yeah, the grappler thing, we'll get better than that. Wait till you see what guns the Blade Master gets. Ambushed. Everyone's dead. The mission, it cannot fail. It must not fail. You must finish it. The Doctor Fawkes. Dr. Fawkes. Listen, his device. You must bring word to Lan. Give him Fawkes communique. He must find the device. Go to Convent Garden Station and deliver Fawkes communique to Lan. He'll understand. He'll find the Doctor. Use the device. There's still hope. There's always hope. Always. And he's dead.
Goodbye.
And he says goodbye, which is really sad. We're going to take the items. Now we travel to Holborn Station. We have barely gotten started yet, by the way. Now, what I want to do tonight is going to be a longer session. I'm going to warn you right now. Also, that HUD up top is not vanilla. That's part of the mod. So you can see what damage they take, what level they are, what they've absorbed. I'm still getting used to that. So this mod's new to me too, so we'll see how this works. But what I want to do is we have to get to my favorite character ever in any video game. That's the goal tonight. If we can get to him, we can call it an evening. If we can't, I'm going to keep playing until we get there, damn it, because he is the best character in any game. We're going to get to him. All right. As you go through, if you have questions, go ahead and ask. I think you'll find you won't have many because it makes a lot of sense. A lot of this stuff goes along with a lot of other games because this one tried to do what a lot of other games eventually perfected later on. So yeah, okay. Also notice this sort of weird apocalyptic, but it's not steampunky. It's very hi-fi and high-tech. And this mod adds in a bunch of other models and stuff that weren't there before, which is cool. Got soda machines. You may get a little bit of a Fallout vibe. All of mankind's civilizations are in subway stations. So that's where a lot of these cities are going to be. So that's why we're always hanging out in these train stations. So there we got Holborn Station. I can run down. You can't slide down the escalator, of course. Oh my god, really? There's a really nice pancake restaurant near Holborn Station called My Old Dutch. You know what? You're giving a level to this game I didn't even have before. That's rad. That's awesome.
Things will work themselves out. Just you wait and see.
Cool. There we go. Oh no, and I thought this place would be safe. Looks like these folks just survived an attack. Half the equipment here is on the fritz. Damn, that includes the passage security door to Convent Garden Station, unfortunately. So what you do is you go out of the subway doors, you go back up top, you have to fight through it, or you go underground and you fight through it. It's really kind of cool. Unfortunately. Alright, I think we can still deal with this, Deadlinux. You're just going to have to get our hands dirty. No problem. Step into that Texness life. Looks like he could use the help. I love that line, the way he says it. Do the repair work for him if you have to, okay? Please just assist